Welcome back to Tony Hawk's Project 8. I'm Acidic. With me on these is Canuck Dude.
Hey.
And Matt Rocks.
Hey, I'm Matt.
We're going to Crete Park, which is the skate park. I don't know why it's called Crete Park. Maybe just to give it a different name. But I looked it up. Oh yeah, maybe Concrete. Because I looked it up and it's not like, you know, there's a real park named Crete Park that this is based off. Maybe there is, but it's not obvious. You know what? I'll go with that. Concrete Park. Yeah.
That's what I thought it meant, because it's made of concrete everywhere.
You can tell it's very much made of concrete, yeah.
Yeah, and actually I think in Project 8 they do say, like, hey, there's a skate comp going over at the Concrete Park. So you know what? Actually, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they, did kind of put it late in the game. That's probably because, like, in the Gen 7 version, some stuff shows up later in the game, like the main competition and, like, Ryan Sheckler. So it would be really weird to have this be, you know, the second level of Gen 6 and have it be like, hey, you better win this competition because it's all on the line. It'll make it or break it if you're in Project 8, you know, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But another real cool thing, Shaba added their own take to the level again, their own part to it. There's the regular concrete park, but then there's the whole sort of construction zone that more than doubles the amount that's here.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, I love this
cool.
Part.
Yeah, kind of does it both. It's at, you know, both really direct translation and then also something completely different.
That's really neat.
Yeah.
What does this guy want? Why would he tell us that? Hey, I want you to destroy the fucking work site.
I want to get into the construction zone, but I don't want to climb the walls or something.
But he's like wearing a suit.
Like
why does he want in?
Dad.
At least like a polo.
Why is he? Oh, he's in two places at
Anarchist
once.
Dad
Damn.
County.
Yeah, Anarchist
Dad
Dad
County. Did you say Dad County?
Yeah, Anarchist Dad County. That's where
everyone is dads.
Yeah, they're all anarchists.
Come on down to Dad County. Yeah. But you break all of them and just some some anti-light destruction.
You know
what? I'm okay.
Weird.
It's allowed to be toned down this one time. I mean, last time it's like we blew something up. So
no like explosions, and that's not the end of it. You know.
Mm-hmm.
There was also something about that coffee cup.
Oh yeah.
To do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Check him out at the Concrete Park and show
him.
Oh yeah, Concrete Park. Yeah.
Matt out here answering all of our questions with the greatest of ease.
Yeah, I know all the deep Tony Hawk lore.
I'm a bit younger than most of the other commentators on these videos. And I want to I associate that Nokia ringtone with this game instead of like actual Nokia phones.
I actually had a Nokia phone when I was growing up.
Yeah, no. My first phone was an iPhone 4.
Well, it wasn't my phone, but I mean, like, my mom had, like, it was a super old Nokia phone, and you're never gonna believe what it was used for. So, whenever we got cell phones, my little sister wanted a cell phone, but she was, like, 8, so we gave her the old Nokia phone, she wasn't 8, she had been younger than 8, she was, like, 5 or something, and we gave her the old Nokia phone, and we told her it was, like, a real phone. And she would play with that and play with all the ringtones.
Oh, man.
I mean, it was a real phone.
Well, I mean, like, it didn't work. You couldn't, like, call anybody on it or anything.
Right.
It had no SIM card in it. Did they use SIM cards? I don't even know. It had no cards in or anything. It was just the phone and the ringtones. I think it had, like, Tetris or something on it.
Yeah.
I would hear those ringtones all day long.
Dang.
Landed.
That's what counts for fun around there.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Now we're killing people. Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Was there a dad there? Didn't you just smush that dad?
Well, we didn't see him there in that.
True.
Maybe he cleared
opened
out.
the door.
He teleported out of the way.
Yeah, so there's a teleporter, you know, from that corner back over here.
That's how that
wasn't
dad
open.
escaped.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
He ran through he kicked open the door from behind somehow and escaped through there.
Kicked open the door. He got on the floor.
Everybody walk the dinosaur.
Hey, I hear you're trying to get on Project 8. That's what I like to hear. I have some gap challenges that are gonna blow your mind. Show me what you got. If you're good, I'll let Tony know about you.
Shouldn't Tony know about me by now? Like, haven't 7
He
people been like,
does.
all right, I'll tell Tony about you?
Tony himself has given you like 3 challenges.
Yeah, when you go to the competition, Tony's like, "Hey, I'm glad you showed up again." Like, he at least knows me on a face basis.
Yeah, like
I
the
don't
first half pipe competition, on the first half pipe competition, he's like the only one he gives a special message to.
All right, listen, girl. I held that grab as long as I physically could, and you're still not going to take the picture until I hit the ground.
He just
How
has
does
the
the
camera
code for
pointed.
this work?
I get probably why that happens. Well, I'll talk about that because I am.
Alright, I can see you got skills, but if you want to be on Tony's team, you have to show me something bigger.
Okay.
Thanks for
they
that.
They don't want to interrupt you while you're doing the trick, so they'll take the camera shot once you like hit the ground or end it, but it always makes the picture look really stupid.
Yeah, or whenever you're done with the trick itself, which is why
So if you
held
hold
the
the
grab
trick
for as
the
long
whole
as
time.
possible. Yeah,
Like imagine I'm spinning that 540 and the freaking camera takes the picture in the middle of it. That would
Oh,
be
yeah.
disorienting.
that's
Yeah, okay. That's... What? Come on!
You could at least put me in frame.
Come on!
You send a picture of a wall to Transworld, see how much they like that.
trash balls.
Didn't even
See how
try.
much they like that, yeah.
Fuck me.
But yeah.
Crete
Yeah.
comp.
Hey, it's competition time. The concrete park is the place, and yours truly, Tony Hawk, is going to be the host. This count is right with fresh talent, and they're
Like
all
he's
going
sending
be
this
extremely
directly
fun on
to
Project
your
8.
phone.
Skip this one
Damn.
and you may
Thanks,
have won
Tony.
it. So don't miss the chance.
I guess
Project 8
all
is waiting
those
for you.
hundreds of people telling you about me has finally paid off, huh?
Yeah.
Or you're all, like, all 200 people are all part of one group that all got those.
Yeah,
So
because
imagine, like, in between, you know, getting messages from Tony Hawk or whoever, like, some schmuck, I don't know, post something else to the group.
Yeah, and now all 200 of you are getting his post in the group chat.
I know, like, every time I'm on it.
this trick?
Remember the Rocket Tail shove from last game, American
I
Wasteland?
don't actually.
Oh.
Yeah, I was gonna say every time I'm on a video, I bring up something Rad Rat said, but he said that this game was very heavily like based off of MySpace and like the
Oh, yeah.
wall. Another thing I'm too young for. But yeah, I guess that would make sense that this is like a message board or something.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you're back. Good to see you again. Man, this crowd is hyped on good skating, and you gotta keep them fired up. It's a freestyle throwdown, and this place has all kinds of terrain to show your best moves. So jump in and get it done.
I'm hyped on bad skating, actually. I love to
Yeah.
watch just the worst skateboarding, which is why I provide the worst skateboarding as well.
Yeah,
Is hyped
and
on
also where we watch
skateboarding
the
like...
Bales videos.
This challenge is so deceptive because, like, you can get a pretty low score on this qualifier and get into the pro or even sick bracket, and then once you're in there, like, if you get into the sick bracket, you have to play your ass off to actually win.
Yeah.
Like,
It's
the
like-
requirements for this preliminary are way too easy for what the requirements
Yeah.
then are in the actual competition.
Oh shit! It's
Ho-ho,
the sad
sad
plant. That's
Yeah.
weird, 'cause that's definitely supposed to be like a balancing animation that they just held to one side and like
Yeah, they
didn't animate like
it.
the actual like
Oh,
procedure.
the 1, 2, 3,
Oh, no.
4.
A bunch of animations in this Gen 6 version, like, don't loop. Like, we
Yeah.
saw the Russian Boneless doesn't loop, that Sad Plant doesn't loop.
Yeah.
It basically only does it once and then freezes. But yeah, that with, like, one or two cool combos and then, like, a
Yeah.
lot of bails gave me a 99.
Yeah, that was 236,000 points.
Wait, you went straight from the amateur bracket to the sick bracket?
I went from qualifier
Yeah.
to
Oh,
sick.
okay.
That's how the qualifiers work.
That's how it works, yeah. I'm dumb.
Yeah. But I mean, look at that. I got some more tricks in here, like the Bam Bend,
Stage
Yeah,
dive.
stage dive.
I remember the band bend. That one was pretty cool.
That was the first
Yeah.
thing that I ever put in a created trick when I was
especially
like,
when you do
Don't
like a
ask me how I
backflip
remember
with
that.
it. I mean, I'm not going to judge you. You saw what I did for creative tricks.
Yeah.
Cheer 1 will live on in our heart.
Yeah.
I saw like an old Andy THPS video where like he was online and so he had a bunch of other people doing like combo lines with him, and in one of them he was just like he obviously bound like cheer 1 to a manual or something, so it looked like he was just standing there in place cheering over and over while these people did this cool combo line in front of him.
Oh, that's genius.
That reminds me of whenever Monster Factory played Tony Hawk Thug Pro, and they had a fart school, and they had drugs for sale was their trick. Drug. Yeah, they were pretending to be undercover cops trying to sell drugs to kids playing Thug Pro, but they didn't realize that other skaters, like other players online, don't see the name of your trick.
Oh.
So they're going around, like, jumping and pressing X to do fart school, where all they do is, like, raise their fist and it makes the fart sound effect. And they're just repeating that over and over and over again.
I mean, I still remember the fart flip.
Yeah, the fart flip.
From my Thug 1.
I don't know, this is considerably less boring, but I'm considerably more boring, but that reminds me of how, like, speedrunners in a underground, what they do is they do like a really short created trick that's just like a kickflip or something, and then bind all of their moves to that. So that way, like every time, like there's like a list challenge where you have to do the things as they come up on the screen.
Oh, it'll only pick the ones you have
the
down.
game's only looking for the name of it.
Yeah, and like if there's 2 kickflips on the list, then just 1 kickflip will get rid of them both. So everything is the same trick.
Yeah. Do make a custom trick that's like a kickflip that's half a second long and call it, like a gymnast plant.
Yeah.
And if the game looks for a gymnast plant, you just do that and you've done it.
Yeah. There is like a limit of it has to be at least 0.4 seconds long, but
right.
Right. Nail the trick. I remember these challenges in Gen 6 were really easy. Specifically the
I was playing around with it. Did you notice that I did like a force flip? I didn't even move my feet and the board went a different way.
Yeah, also that. It doesn't detect sometimes when you move your sticks, which is really funny.
I mean, it's like a kind of complicated setup. You need to do like, both moving up and down on one stick and left and right on the other. Like, you won't accidentally do it if you just stick to like kick flips and shove it.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Now we're in the sewers from Touring X Pro Skater 4 PS1, I see.
Whoa.
For just a split second.
Yeah.
And now we're in
I
don't know. Like, this map reminds me of other maps. They all remind me of other maps.
I like how they differentiate.
Check this out. They must not have had time to finish this because it's just wall plant, grind, transfer, grind. Normally they have more info, but it's literally just grind, transfer,
also, the cameras are really simple. Like most of the time, they move around. Yeah, it just jump cuts. Although to be
this
fair,
was some guy's like final thing.
This line
it is a fine line.
Again, though, this line incredibly hard on the PSP version, as you can imagine.
There was a PSP version of this game?
Oh, there sure was.
Yeah.
I think Incetic mentioned it in like the first video, but there was the classic mode is exclusive to PSP, like the standalone mode.
Huh. Yeah, standalone classic mode, pulling levels from actually 1 through Underground 1.
Yeah.
There's Hawaii from Underground 1 in the classic mode of the PSP version.
I gotta look at the PSP version.
Hawaii, Alcatraz, and Marseille, and then everything else is a Pro Skater 1 level, because they love Pro Skater 1 levels in the classic mode.
Well, I mean, I imagine they'd be pretty easy to port those maps at this... Oh. Alright, yeah.
I got the bleeps yell.
Yeah.
I'm getting my exercise in.
I found another quick little glitch that I'm going to show off here. It's... For some reason, I'm going to make it harder than it is, but like if you just walk in here.
Ta-da!
Yeah,
so
you might be wondering
yourself
how I
in
got
there.
here.
Yeah.
But yeah, you could just go through the side of that little wooden ramp plank.
So clearly, they did not have as much time on this map as the other one. No, this one actually has the correct stuff
here. It was just like that one challenge and a few little oddities.
Sometimes I wonder like how much stuff like they just didn't have time to finish and how much stuff like they just overlooked. You know what I mean? Like, they did have time to finish it, they just totally forgot to do it.
Yeah, I mean, like, that wooden ramp works perfectly. It's just, you can walk in through the side. It's just a tiny thing I accidentally stumbled on.
Yeah. That seems like one of those things that they probably just didn't notice, or...
Yeah.
Oh, Shava.
I mean, that's fine. I've seen that in, like, bigger games.
Yeah, I mean, and I definitely appreciate this edition.
Yeah, it's a
to
good
the level.
version of this game.
Cool kind of construction yard.
Yeah.
This, you know, I'll be honest. This actually doesn't look like that bad, like compared to, I don't know, what I remember of Proving Ground on the PS2. This looks like a lot better than Proving Ground on the PS2 was.
I think I mentioned this in a previous video, but I actually played the Wii version of Proving Ground as a kid.
Oh man, how was that?
Which is the same as the PS2 version, I think.
Yeah, it's based on the PS2 version with motion controls.
Oh yikes!
Yeah.
Like you know
no.
We'll get there when we get there, but the skate checking, you actually have to like move the nunchuck and the Wii remote up to do that.
Oh no, those are the worst.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I'll be playing the PS2 version of Proving Ground, so we'll see how that is.
Yeah.
Again, this version is pretty good. I mean, it's the same engine as they've had since Tony Hawk 3.
Yeah.
It's just, and maybe this is an emulator thing, it just feels a little delayed, a little slippery.
Yeah.
You might notice me going into focus mode, just to make sure I can get something done. Not
especially with those extended line challenges.
But once again, just like the Gen 5 versions of Tony Hawk 3 and 4, if it's something you can emulate or find, for not too expensive, it's worth trying out.
Yeah, absolutely.
One thing I'll say, on these Nail the Tricks, where they ask you to get a certain amount of points, as you just saw, if you combo before that, or even just like boneless, and then it'll have the multiplier for your tricks, it'll only look at that final point amount. So to get a Nail the Trick worth 45,000, having to grind up there basically means you've got 45,000 before you even do the Nail the Trick.
Oh,
interesting.
So those are actually usually pretty easy in this game, where they ask you to get a certain amount of points. But so yeah, that was the park, and next time, the concrete park, the Crete park, and next time we're headed to the fun park to finish this out, to get into Project 8. We'll be doing that next time.
Now it's time for our fun.
Yeah.